I built the greatest, most sleek, most dialed in iPad lighting control rig. And the best part? I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it, condensing 20 plus hours of trial and error into this short video. I'm gonna show you all the parts I went with and how I put the build together. And I'm also gonna show you some of the pieces that didn't make the cut and why. But first, we should talk a little bit about why I did all of this work in the first place. My name is Aaron Wayne Hill, and I'm a director, DP, and gaffer based in Los Angeles. This past year, I had a few gaffing jobs that stuck with me because they really pushed me to the edge of what I was comfortable with as far as lighting programming. Being an owner of a lot of aperture lights, I'm very experienced with the Cerise ecosystem, but when it comes to dialing in specific effects, it doesn't take long to hit a wall with Cerise. So I decided late last year to start building an iPad control rig, and after doing some research, I decided to build it around this, the Cerise U1. I'm considering doing another video talking more about the functions of the device itself, but this video is not about using the Cerise, it's about mounting the Cerise. I came up and still work on occasion as a first AC, so before I even got my hands on this transmitter, I was thinking about ways to develop a clean rig for it. In the Cerise user group, this was the best rig I saw posted. Yeah, we can do better. So here's my checklist for the rig. Number 1, easy install and removal of my iPad. Number 2, a quick release system for the Cerise itself, both for packing and for putting it on a stand if needed. Number 3, a securely mounted USB-C dock. Number 4, a securely mounted battery bank. Number 5, clean and safely secured cables. And number 6, a stable neck strap system. Now, is it possible that I checked all these boxes for my rig? Well, let's dive into the pieces and find out. There will be an affiliate link for every piece from the final rig in video order down in the description. To start, I needed to figure out the base of the rig, what I was going to be building on top of. I considered using a case similar to the one this guy used, but quickly realized this would make 2 of my checklist pieces impossible. These types of cases are not quick to take on and off, and there is no easy way to mount securely on one. I had 2 other options, using a bracket piece like this one, or using an iPad cage. I ultimately decided the Nitsy iPad cage was the winning choice. In order to protect the edges of my iPad when putting it in the cage, I got this ultra thin case from Tiny Owl. Please note that these last 2 pieces are the only 2 size and device specific items on the list, so be sure to look closely in the description for the correct model and size for your iPad. And with that, box number 1 is checked. Now that I had the cage, I needed to attach the Cerise to it. I knew this was going to be a multi-step process because the Cerise only has a single 1/4-20 screw hole on it. The first thing I wanted to do is to get that rotated because otherwise my only options would be to have the Cerise mounted like this or like this. To do that, I used this piece from Nicey Rig. I removed the rubber from the top so the screw would tighten more securely, and I added some Velcro strips to have the piece land at a perfect 90 degrees. All right, so with that piece, we're halfway to getting the Cerise mounted onto the cage. So now I need to attach something to this, which will allow me to easily connect it to the cage. So to do that, I wanted to take advantage of the NATO rail that's built into the cage, and I used this Nicey Rig NATO clamp. Now, this was the only piece in the rig I needed to modify. I used a Dremel tool to file down these pins just a bit, which allowed them to essentially function as locking pins within the clamp. Now, if you don't have the ability or desire to modify this piece, I have an alternate method for this later in the video at the timestamp on the screen. Now, this still gives me the option to mount the Cerise on a stand by using the NATO clamp side 1/4-20 holes with this piece from Camvate. So just like that, box number 2 is checked. Next up, I wanted a dock or USB hub so that I can charge the iPad while using the Cerise. I tried a lot of different options here, including the USB-C splitter included with my Cerise order, but I landed on this hub from Small Rig. I chose this one over the other options I tried because of its easy mounting, solid cable length, and the right angle cable. Box number 3, check. Next, a battery bank. This is another section where I tried a few options. I'm going with this 20,000 milliamp hour option from INIU. Either of those batteries are compatible with the Nitsy power bank strap, which I mounted to the cage here. Box number 4, check. The Cerise comes with a couple cables, but I wanted ideal lengths for superior cabling, so I went with this cable to attach the Cerise to the dock. And I use one of these cables to attach the battery pack to the dock. Box number 5, check. Last but not least, the neck strap. I bought these pieces to screw into the cage, which I use with this neck strap. Conveniently, it was the perfect length out of the box. And with that, my ultimate iPad lighting control rig is complete. This build checks all my boxes, doesn't feel too heavy or cumbersome to hold, and it just looks damn good. Now, if you don't want to Dremel the Nicey Rig L bracket, you can use this quick release. The plate fits perfectly with the L bracket, no modifications needed. Then you can connect the base to the NATO clamp. Ultimately, the final rig I landed on is the best combination of all the easily available options, and trust me, I tried a lot of different options before I landed on this list. Again, links to all the pieces are in the description below. Obviously, this video is just about rigging this thing, but if you want to see a video about what it can actually do, then let me know in the comments. This video was way more effort than I thought it would be, so if it did help you out, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.